Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Wednesday afternoon, so thank you so much for taking time out of this day to watch my video. Uh, what's going on? I'm at Pick and Save right now, just got out. So I'll have a rather small grocery haul for you, just stuff to get us through the rest of the week before I do a bigger shopping next week. And what else? Oh, tonight I'll be making some walking taco casserole. That's what I'll be making. So, yeah, right now I'm going to go to the post office, drop off a couple of things, check my mailbox. Um, yeah, and then I'll head home, do some stuff at home. So, yeah, I'll be back. All right, everyone. So here is the super tiny grocery haul from Kroger / Pick and Save. Again, just stuff we needed to get us through the rest of the week. So I got a 5-pound bag of potatoes. I got a 18-count package of eggs. We are completely out of eggs. We're completely out of potatoes. I did get a small bag of sugar. It's a 4-pound, and I am completely out of sugar. And I got some cornstarch, and I'm also completely out of cornstarch. Got some sour cream, completely out of sour cream, and a half gallon of milk. We do have a little bit left, and that just goes to show you, once we stop drinking hot chocolate for the season, we don't go through that much milk because it's not something my stomach can handle all the time. My stomach gets upset when I drink a lot of milk. I may drink it one day and it doesn't affect it, but I can drink it the next day and it just totally upsets my stomach. So I just get half gallons. And the reason I got another half gallon, we have a little bit left in the refrigerator. Glenn was in the mood for some Lucky Charms, so got some Lucky Charms. And I got some Doritos. If you remember, I got Fritos chips for the walking taco casserole. Glenn thought we should use Doritos because he thought the Fritos might be too salty, which he's probably right because Fritos are a little salty. So I'm going to go ahead and use Doritos for that. And I did get tricolor peppers and green bell pepper for the sweet and sour chicken we'll be having at the end of the week. And I got 2 avocados. They are quite hard, so they're not going to be ready for the casserole tonight. But I just kind of like to have avocados on hand. And I got a bag of shredded lettuce. And I did get a Pepsi, so that's all I got. And hopefully that gets us through the week. So we start our new budget next week. So, all right. Not sure what I'm going to do next. I'll probably do a little bit of cleanup in here. And tonight, like I said, I'll do the walking taco casserole. All right, everyone. So while I've got stuff on the stove for the walking taco casserole, I'm going to show you the kitchen cupboards as I have them at this moment. So again, this was the pantry that I wanted to make into the dish pantry. So I took out all the food at the bottom. The only food in there yet is the baking items in there. But that's not a big emergency. I'll figure it out at some point. So I've got all the dishes in this one, casserole and everything. At the very bottom, I was hoping the electric griddle would fit down there, but it doesn't. So I have a shelf there so I can put stuff on top. And ideally, I would like to take this whole thing out and just put straight shelves across the way. This just seems kind of like a wasted spot, but no big deal right now. So that's that for now. I'm sure I'll reorganize it at some point, but that's what that is right now. All right, so here is the cupboard with all the canned good items where the coffee cups are at the very top. The other day it looked like a lot more, but I've kind of separated it and kind of divided it into stuff that it's not so confusing. So over here, it's all corn. So there's 5 cans of corn. This goes three deep, 2 high. And so ideally I would like to make it 2 rows of corn. So, and then peas, again, there's 4 cans And then carrots, there's a total of 5 cans. And this is all we have for mixed vegetables. And the reason I put them in the middle instead of up front here is this row would be dedicated just to mixed vegetables. And if it's in the middle, it tells me that it's obviously almost empty. There's none in the front, obviously, and there's none in the back. So that way I know things I need to get. Over here, it's all green beans. So there's 3 cans, and ideally put 3 more cans on top. Over here, this row on the bottom is lima beans, and on the top it's wax beans. So I have 2 lima beans, 2 wax beans, and I would like to get 1 more of each. So, and then this row is just like canned potatoes, and there's like 6 cans there, so we're good on that. And then this section back here will be like soups. I have a lot more of these to put over here, but I just wanted to kind of footprint it out for you. So these are like Campbell's chunky soups, and we have all kinds of different flavors. And then these are like Campbell's chicken noodle soup, chicken and rice back there, but all the soups will go right here. And then on the middle shelf, starting over here, these 2 rows are all cream of mushroom. So counting them, there's 8 in each row, so there's 16. And then there's 3 more in the back of this row. These 2 are the oddballs. Got 1 can of cream of chicken and mushroom and 1 can of cream of broccoli. So we've got like a total of 19 cans of cream of mushroom, so I think we're set. This here, cream of chicken, again, it's in the middle. I don't have enough to fill it up, so I got 4 cans of cream of chicken. All these are tomato soup. All this section right here, on both sides of this center bar here, is all diced tomatoes. And then tomato soup, tomato sauce right here. And back there I have a can of tomato paste and a can of tomato sauce on top, and that's 2 of them back there. So ideally what I like to do with the tomato paste, because we don't use that much, maybe in like stew or something, but ideally, like if I make a Spanish rice and you only use like a teaspoon, I'd like to try to find some freeze-dried tomato paste. That way it's in a powder and I just take out what I need without opening a whole can of it. So this row is going to be all pato sauce. On the bottom it's green and on the top it's yellow. And I just use a green one, so again these are in the middle. Actually I think it goes all the way back, so I think I got, yeah, 3 of each. So I got 3 green, 3 yellow. And then this row here is broth. There's a beef broth and there's 2 chicken in the back. And these 2 rows are going to be dedicated to sauerkraut and mushroom pieces, canned goods, because I use those things for Glenn's dishes. So, all right, so that's that cupboard, and I'm going to mix up the beans here and I'll show you the other one. Okay, so this is the other cupboard where I have all the peanut butter on top, the cup of noodles. I went through some of that stuff up to the mac and cheese. So over here are things flours that I don't use as often, so I got a bag. What I eventually like to do is get some good sealed containers to put all my flours in, sugars, brown sugars, powdered sugars, things like that, all the same size, and put it all in that instead of keeping them in bags. So I got a bag of self-rising flour, a bag of bread flour. In the back I got a container of meal, cornmeal. And the reason I got that, I got it a while ago, is I was going to make my own bird suet, and it called for cornmeal, so may try that this year. And this is tamale masa. All right, and the cans over here, this whole row is all manwich, different flavors, but I know all my manwich are right there. And this whole section right here is all beans, different beans. Pinto beans, baked beans, refried beans, chili beans. So that's all this right here. And that's Blackie crying in the background. And then back there we have a large can of Dinty Moore stew. We don't eat that a lot, but it's there if we need it. And this is just a small can of corned beef hash. I like it. Glenn does not. So I just keep a small can there for me. And then over here, I have 5 cans of sweetened condensed milk and 1 can of evaporated milk. So that's where those are. That's the pineapple juice. And then back here, those are all canned chicken. And then all these small ones are canned tuna. And this is a can of pulled pork. And then that would be all like the fruits, canned fruits and pie fillings, things like that. I still have more canned goods to bring up, but I just kind of wanted to footprint it out and kind of know where everything is going. So that is where I'm at today on the kitchen cupboard organization. All right, everyone, so we're going to go ahead and start layering the casserole dish. Now, this is about a 7.5 by 11, so it's not the big one that you would make a cake in, a regular size cake. This is the one smaller than that. So, like I said, I was originally going to use Fritos, but we changed to Doritos. So, all I'm going to do is layer the bottom with some Doritos. And like all the stuff like lettuce, tomato, things like that, I'm not going to put on there to go in the oven. I'll put on each piece as we eat it. And you can also kind of think of this like a taco pizza without the pizza crust. Because it's pretty much how I would do that. But I would just do it on a pizza crust with that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and layer it with some taco meat. I just made the taco meat just as you would for tacos. And my stomach is growling. And I did use pato sauce. I did not use the pack of taco seasoning. Can't believe it is Wednesday again. This time is going by so fast. Okay, I think I'm gonna layer it twice. So I'll leave a little taco meat for the second layer. Probably should have crushed the chips down a little bit, but no biggie. I did warm up the beans a little bit so they're a little easier to spread. And again, you can do this however you want to. Add whatever you want to. And then I'm just going to throw some cheese on that. And then I'm going to throw more Doritos on there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cover this and throw it in the oven for maybe like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Obviously, I don't have to cook anything. The meat's already cooked. The beans are cooked. You're just warming it up, melting the cheese, and then take it out. Okay, everyone, so it's been 20 minutes, so I'm going to take the cover off. I did spray the inside of this tin foil, so hopefully it doesn't stick to the cheese. Ooh, a little bit stuck, but no big deal. That looks good. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut some and put them on a plate. So this is not going to come out like a square piece or anything. It's just going to come out. Some of the Doritos are soft, some of them are hard or crunchy still. All right. Like my kitchen glove, spring makes me smile. And the other one is welcome to my happy place, which is the kitchen. My kitchen towel says the happy place one too. I got them at the Dollar Tree. I like inspirational kind of kitchen towels and gloves and stuff. Came out almost like a whole piece. I'll give him a little bit more. I'll serve him that in case he's not that hungry. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to scoot this out of the way. Bring this over here. And then this is where you're just going to put all your condiments. So just going to put some sour cream. Put some lettuce. Put some tomato. He doesn't like that much tomato. And sprinkle some thin slice or thinly shredded cheese on top. He likes, Glenn likes the thin shredded cheese. That's why I use the thicker shredded for the inside and the thin for the outside. Alright, there's your walking taco casserole. And Glenn is going to put some Taco Bell hot sauce on his. And that is it. That is a walking taco casserole. Super easy to make. So, let me get this to Glenn and I'll bring mine on. Alright everyone, so I'm going to make mine now, my plate. It's going to be pretty much the same thing as Glenn's, except I'm going to probably put like my mild taco sauce on it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it. I appreciate all of your support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.